Hello guys, what's up? I'll go by the name East Coast Prince, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. So we all know that jagz released an album within a week ago. The title of the album is Garba. It has about I don't think it's an album, it's an EP. It has about 5 songs in it, and each of the songs were named in alphabet, G-A-R-B-A, meaning Garba. So I'm going to start reacting to them one after the other, and I'm starting with the first song of the EP, which is G, Garba. So the song titled G, it's about 7 minutes long, so it's going to be a long reaction, and I'll try not to talk too much because I think the song itself is quite lengthy, so we have to just like keep it short and keep it precise. So let's listen to what jagz does on this one. I'm looking forward to it. It's a very good lyricist, jagz is actually one of the best lyricists in Nigeria, no caps. It's one of the best lyricists in Nigeria. So without further ado, let's listen to G in Garba. Let's go.
The best of the best, East Coast Prince. I know it's better than the rest. East Coast Prince, the rapper no one contest. East Coast Prince.
I sipped of knowledge from the skull of Nostradamus, and on that day, I tapped the fountain of youth from the portrait of Dorian Gray.
So this one is actually starting with some spoken word poetry. It sipped of knowledge from the skull of Nostradamus or something. Nostradamus is actually one of the guys that I think he's very popular for his predictions and for his, will I call it prophecies? Because I know Nostradamus was the one that they said that he prophesied about or he predicted the World Trade Center bombing in 2006. Is it 2001? No, they say 2001, the September 6 World Trade Center bombing in 2001. And he said something about that he sees 2 iron birds flying into 2 mountains. I don't know the whole story. I was very young when it happened, and I think that's what Nostradamus is. So that he predicted a lot of things, and they actually happened. So this is spoken word poetry, and let's just listen.
I drank from cups of sinful pleasures and ate the fruits of forbidden treasures. I broke my body that I may elevate my soul. I open my eyes and all I see is a black hole.
Okay.
I need sightseeing classes, cause it seems as if I'm staring at this place through Stevie Wonder's glasses. The world is getting...
He did sightseeing glasses because it seems as if he's staring at this place through Stevie Wonder's glasses, meaning that he's not seeing anything because Stevie Wonder is actually blind and he wears the glasses to just cover his eyes. So it means he's not seeing anything, so that's why he had to get good glasses. Okay.
Darker, and the hearts of men are becoming blacker. My destiny is taken. Time is ticking, my body's shaking, the beast of me awakened, and the God in me forsaken. I hail from this place, and this place is my race. But I feel displaced in this place, cause I can't stand face to face with the pace in this place.
I feel displaced in this place. That multi is inside the spoken word poetry. You see the multi-rhyming scheme, the wordplay there, man. Spoken word poetry is basically a rap without beats. So let's just listen. Enjoy the spoken word poetry. It's over, I don't know, we're already a minute into the whole music. So let's listen.
Cause this place is beginning to feel like a disgrace. End of days. Amazing grace. I'm climbing, but I keep on falling. I keep looking behind cause the past keeps calling. The most appalling that I fear is that if mankind do not put an end to warfare.
I said they keep looking behind. I try to look behind, Let's just listen.
Warfare will put an end to mankind.
Okay.
Quick question. What legacy will you pass on before you pass on?
Wow, I like that. Quick question. What legacy would you pass on before you pass on? Basically, what are you going to send to people? What legacy are you going to leave for people? Are you going to give to people before you eventually leave the surface of this earth? So it's a question we ask ourselves, So ask yourself that question, and the question is directed to all of us, even including me. So let's just just ask yourself. Let's go. Okay, nice spoken word poetry. I think it's time for the song. Whew. Okay.
I always envy fathers and sons, 'cause I grew up a fatherless son. Got no clues on how to father a son, and I've been moving so far from the sun. Papa.
Okay, you see, he always envies father and sons because he grew up a fatherless son. I know that in real life, he grew up with a father. Of course, their dad was a pastor, because he is a younger brother to Emma Abaga, and I know that dad is very much alive. He's a pastor, Pastor Abaga. But I'm sure he's using it as a metaphor in this statement, that maybe because he grew up a fatherless son, in the sense that his dad didn't really pay so much attention to him, or he didn't really have that affinity with his dad. Maybe he didn't have that bonding, that connection that the son and the father are supposed to share. I guess he didn't have that when he was growing up. I think that's why he's saying that. So I'm taking it back a little bit, and let's just listen, let's just listen to jagz speaks the words. Let's go.
Sons, 'cause I grew up a fatherless son. Got no clues on how to father a son, and I've been moving so far from the sun. Papa said son, mama said run. How did you ever know the star would become? Nuns on the run, sons of a gun, hear the hum of a drum, we don't know where it's from. 6 a.m. when I woke up to bake up, and I couldn't recognize shorty without a makeup. Young black man, I didn't know what life was made of, till Papa got laid off, life turned into Adolf.
Okay, so young black man, he didn't know what life was made of until his papa got laid off. And then, of course, he now realized himself that, okay, this is life. Life sometimes it consists of hardship and pain. So let's just listen. Jagz is telling us a story. It might be fictional, it might be real, it might be applying to his life in a metaphorical way. We don't know, but we should listen, man, and just grab the message.
Smoking weed, I couldn't put the J off. Jagz, niggas couldn't put the wave off. Father is the son, father that I run. Abaga will become, motherfucker, I'm one.
I think I need to take it back a little bit. Let's go.
Jagz, niggas couldn't put the wave off. Father is the son, father that I run. Abaga will become, motherfucker, I'm one.
Father is son, father that I run. Abaga will become, mother effer, he is one. I think what he's saying there is that he was running away from his father, then he didn't know that he will become a father, and now he is one, he is now a father. And you know that jagz is dad. He's a dad to, I think his daughter should be he's 35, and he had his daughter when he was 19. So let's do the minusing. 19 minus 35, 15 minus, I think his daughter is 16 years old. His daughter is 16 years old, so he's 35 now. His daughter is about 16 years old. He had her when he was 19, by the way. So he's a father now. So anyway, let's listen.
And then I tell my father I'm son. Nigga, I always haven't been on the run. I came out of the shadows to the sun. All the shit that we done is the shallowest we become.
Man, you see how you see the arrangement of the words. You see the way he creatively places his words and how he rhymes with this. You show that jagz is actually a lyrical god. Like a lyrical god, he's a lyrical genius. He knows how to put his words together and knows how to paint his pen well, write it well. His writing is massive, is superb. You get. So let's just listen.
Follow me and run from the barrel to the gun, 'cause I remember days when I wasn't getting none. Husband to a nun, stepping from 100 down to 1, and repping J-Town's what I'm on.
Okay.
And then my papa got laid off, mama got paid off. Even though they labored, they shared with the neighbors. Life never paid off, my hair getting shaved off. Beers, it's like Adolf, I grew up kind of poor.
Okay, so he's saying that his dad got laid off, and even when they were still trying to find it hard, they still shared with their neighbors. Even though it was hard for them, they still had to share with their neighbors because, you know, they had to help, they had to still help. And he grew up in a poor background, basically telling us a story that he grew up poor. He grew up poor. So let's just listen, because you know, Jesse Jagz is one lyrical god. Like the way he sketches his pen, man, this is a good storyline in a very arranged, poetic way. So let's just listen.
If I grew up kind of poor, now I'm getting more. The lower that I am, see the higher that I saw.
Say he grew up poor, man getting more. The lower that he is, the higher that he saw. You know, most times your downward moment, they play the time you have gotten to the bottom of the sea, the time you have reached your bottom point, you have reached the lowest point in your life. That's the time you actually see what life really is. So that's the time you really begin to envision life, and the clear picture of life shows to you, because now you are in your lowest point, so you can realize how life is, that this is how life really is and how it plays out. So that's what Jesse Jagz is saying here, that the lowest he was the higher that he saw. You know? So let's just listen.
I came up underground, now I'm tired of the floor of niggas asking is you Rastafari to the call. Castaway music was my fire on the shore. Like when they told my bro they wasn't hiring no more. Shorties, they love me now, they didn't design me before. I'm flyer than before, my flies and...
He said, shorties, they love him now, they didn't design before. It's flyer than before, you know? His fly is in the store. So basically saying that then they didn't even care about him, nobody cared about him, but now that he has made it, now that he's a success, now the ladies are desiring him, and he even has so much swag that is installed for him. So his fly is in the store, so he can never run out of being fly, of being in swagger, of being fresh, because he has more than enough. So let's just listen.
The store, Papa was a flirt, Mama gave birth, I was playing in the dirt, got the stains on my shirt. Nigga, listen to the words every second that I bleed. Now I gotta see, willpower's what I need. This is how I feed, smoke weed and then I read.
Okay.
This is what I need, I couldn't finish my degree. Maybe that's the cause of all the shit that's been on me. Maybe it's because of all these chicks who feeling me. The father is the son, son is the father, M.I. is the one, then I am Big Papa.
Okay, so the father is the son is the father, M.I. is the one, and he is Big Papa. So basically, he acknowledged his brother, his elder brother M.I. in this song, and basically he's just giving us a poetic sketch of his family, but everything there might not really be very direct, so some of you might just take his words and think it's direct, because he says something about his dad was a flirt and he was playing in the dirt and he had the stain on the shirt, but it doesn't, I don't think that's what he really meant there. It might not be direct. So then it's this one that I said, the father is the son is the father, and M.I. is the one. So I think what he's basically saying there is that now we have switched places. The father is the son, because now he has to take care of his dad because he's grown. He has to take care of his dad. So he's playing the role of a father to his dad because he's the one taking care of his dad. He said the son is the father. Him is a father now, and he has a daughter. And him is also a son at the same time. He's also a father to his father, and also a father to his daughter. So now I think it's just being metaphorical in that one, in that place. Then he said M.I. is the one. Also acknowledging his brother M.I. as being a father, being a big brother, because he's doing father duties as a big brother to him. M.I. is the one. So let's just listen. If I continue to analyze this bars, I think this reaction might hit 30 minutes. So I think I might just have to skip some of what Jesse Jagz said, because this is a very deep, I think this EP generally is a deep EP. So let's just listen.
Papa was a nigga, mama was a gold digger. Though I love the young jigger, now I'm an old nigga, and I flow sicker. What Papa didn't know then, I'ma know quicker. Even though they taught me about blow and liquor. Came home, nothing to show phone, nigga. My best friend said, I don't know y'all, nigga. Go phone, nigga. Sleeping on the floor back in no phone, nigga. I promised to myself I'ma show y'all, nigga. Then I left the crew, I went solo, nigga. Expectations in life.
Okay. He promised himself that he will show them, all his friends, that he will show them. Then he left the crew and went solo. So my assumption is that him talking about leaving the crew and going solo, I feel like he's talking about when he left Chocolate City, because I think out of the Chalk Boys, Jagz was the first to leave Chocolate City to go solo, to do his music on his own. So let's just listen. This is just him trying to express himself in his pen and his pad, giving us that rap poetry kind of rap, Let's go.
Can be so low, nigga. I blow mo, nigga. I'm Bocon, nigga. Many rappers talking money, but it's Kobo, nigga. A slow mo, nigga. Stuck in go slow, nigga. Can't see me coming, this is ghost mode, nigga. Mama sending letters with no postcode, nigga. That's why I'm running from the po-po, nigga. I can't breathe, I'm in a chokehold, nigga. J-Town cold needs pro code, nigga. Niggas, they be deaf. So, nigga. Internationally known, still a loco, nigga. Go loco, nigga. Ain't the coco, nigga. Bars.
Yeah, bars, man. Bars. So basically, the rest of the song is all instrumental, and this is it for G in the Garba EP by jagz. This is it. This is a very deep song. If you listen to the lyrics and listen to it a couple of times, I'm sure you derive your own story from the song. For me, it's just jagz trying to use his pen and his paper metaphorically and poetically tell us his own side of the story, tell us why he had to go solo, why he had to prove himself, and why he and his family, because he said something about it, you can't see him, is in ghost mode. So I think MI, even recently they've asked MI where is jagz. MI is like, he knows that jagz is doing, he's working on the project, but he doesn't know where his brother is. So basically, and a lot of people are asking where is jagz. Sometimes jagz goes ghost, you don't see him. So I think he's just basically telling us his own side of the story about why he has to just sometimes go and hide himself and sometimes come out to prove himself, and why he is the way he is, because he has a lot of responsibilities as a father, and also he's also a son to a dad. And him and his dad, from the story he told us, I'm just trying to assume, I'm not saying that it's really true, but I'm just assuming, my own perception of the story. I feel like him and his dad might not really be so close. I feel like his relationship with dad might not really be as strong, because he also talked about how his dad grew up a fatherless son, so I feel like he doesn't have a strong relationship with dad. Then he said that he had to blow J's. He has to just survive on weed and stuff. He has to smoke the J, so he had to burn the J to survive and stuff. He also said it in the song there. So I believe that maybe the reason why jagz is the way he is, he has a lot of burdens carrying. He has a lot of he might be struggling with a lot of mental health issues and all other stuff. We don't know what is in his mind. So he's just expressing himself with this song, and that's why this song starts the full album, Garba. And I also believe that Garba should be jaggz's name. Jesse Garba Jagz. So basically, the album is him talking about himself. You can see it here, Jesse Garba Jagz. So basically, the album is Jesse Jagz talking about himself and just telling us his own side of the story, why he is the way he is, and what is in his mind and his burdens he's carrying. So this was the first song of the album, and he really said a lot of things in this song. So well, that's the end of my reaction to Garba. Tell me what you thought about this song. This is a very deep tune, and it's not everybody that this tune will appeal to, but it's those people with a very deep mind, on a very creative mind and open mind to listen to what good rap is all about. So if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next reaction. Peace.